Hello, guys. Welcome back to AWM FX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. Hopefully, you guys out there are doing great, earning a lot of money from the market, and of course, taking great care of your health. So, today I'm going to talk about a topic. It's very sensitive topic. All right, it's about stop loss. Why is it so important to have your stop loss? Right? Of course, it's about one of my loss trade. I'm okay with it because I expected things will happen differently sometimes. So, first of all, before that, let me go into Forex Factory. So most of you should know if you are trading Forex, you should know Forex Factory because this is where we get our important news event. All right, there is a lot of news event. Then today the topic we will talk about the scheduled news and unscheduled news. So first of all, we have a lot of scheduled news. If you look at it, I'm only choosing only the red impact, which give us a very big movement sometimes. News, all right, and this is according to my time. All right, so my time means that my GMT. So I'm +8 over here because I'm from Malaysia. So what I'm going to talk is that during this time, usually there is a spike. It's whether going to spike up or spike down. You do not know about it. All right, you do not know about it. Then what will happen was that last Friday, all right, last Friday, we have a sudden surge of price. The gold price suddenly shoot up. All right, the gold price suddenly shoot up. So is it expected, or is it, how should I say, is it something that out of sudden? So I can tell you it's out of sudden. My verdict about why the price shoot up is because of the announcement of the, we call it the war. All right, Russia is invading Ukraine. It's none of my business. I'm not into politics. I'm not into all this humanity rescue thing. But it only affect me because it's going to have an impact on my trade. That's why I'm telling you. So the, if you look at it, there is nothing. Of course, there is no announcement about the news of the invasion, the news about the war. All right. So this is all we call unscheduled news. So I can give you a few more example of unscheduled news that I have encountered before. So one of it is a Japanese tsunami. I forget about the year. It happened before. So what happened was the yen suddenly dropped a lot. All right. Yen was getting very weak. Then what happened again is the war. I forgot which war already. Somewhere around in the Middle East, announcement of the war. But does it really happen? I don't know. So remember, when suddenly there is a war announcing, three currency pair, I'm giving you tips. Three currency pair is always getting stronger. If there is a war, or if there's any disaster out of these three place, all right. The first is, of course, the gold. All right, gold. People is getting panic. So if we're talking about last time, we have the COVID, COVID announcement, suddenly surge of COVID cases in the US or in the world, in the Europe. So what will happen is that the price of gold will shoot up just like this. Wait a minute. Yep, this is what happens. All right, the price suddenly shoot up because of the announcement of COVID. So the second currency pair, all right, the currency that will usually have effect is Japanese yen. All right, Japanese yen usually, I'll talk about it usually. Usually when there is anything happen, Japanese yen will suddenly become very strong. Like what you see over here. It suddenly become very strong. Right? Another currency pair is, but it's not really that, how should I say, it's not really that significant, but it also have some impact, is the CHF, right? CHF or CAD. Sometimes it's CAD. Either one of these. So for us as a forex trader, we must know what is a safe haven. All right, HAVEN. All right, it's not the heaven or hell. Safe haven. Haven. Sorry if my pronunciation is wrong. We must know where is the safe haven. So whenever there's anything big thing happens around the world, if you're not trading gold, all right, you can take a look at Japanese yen. Japanese yen usually will have a big movement due to all this kind of uh, impact, all right, impact from around the global. Then what happened was that I told you before, it's about stop loss. So before that, I have an analysis of this part over here, right? This is my supply zone on the daily chart. Let me get that clear, right? So it's a supply zone on my daily chart. And also, if you look at the price, all right, human tend to make mistake, and I admit my mistake. Not gonna hide anything. I will gonna admit my mistake. So if you look at it, this is actually a QML. All right, a QML for a continuation for a lower movement. Not only that, the price over here is actually moving compression wave. All right, in the compression form, you can see that there is not much demand zone left. A lot of the demand zone has been vanished or has been engulfed by itself by this movement. Then the problem over here is that I place my sell limit around this area. Why? Is because this is a SSR. This is a SSR. You can see that it's a very effective SSR. Right? There is a lot of rejection, a lot of uncertainties around this area. So this is a very, very strong movement, a very, very strong zone. However, things does not always happens like what you think it will be. All right. So the price suddenly surge, all right, from here, then move all the way, bulldoze all the way to the top. So what should I blame? Should I blame on my analysis, or should I blame on the market? No, I cannot blame on anybody. I have to accept the fact that this thing is going to happen. All right, one day. That's why for me, the way I trade, I don't go full margin. I don't always go full margin. Don't always. No, I never go full margin. I will have a bigger lot size, but I don't go full margin because I know things like this will tend to happen. Even though you can see a very nice setup over here, right? You can see a lot of confirmation. So things will happen like this. So I have a, how should I say? I have a trade down over here. So it's okay for me because it triggered my stop loss. I lost this trade. I have to admit it. So what I'm going to tell you today is two things. There is a lot of uncertainties due to the unscheduled news event. So always be ready, or should I say you can't be ready about it because you do not know when it's going to hit you. All right. So the second is that always place your stop loss. I remember a sentence which is really impacted me a lot in trading. Use stop loss. Stop loss is free. All right. I mean, it's true. You don't need to pay for stop loss. Stop loss is free. All right. That's why always have your stop loss there. All right. Even though you have a bigger stop loss, it's okay. As long you have your stop loss to protect your account. Right. Don't worry about coming back. There will always be chances. So I ended with a loss on this trade, but it's okay for me. Things tend to happen. It will happen. It will happen. All right. So I believe this is the message I'm going to deliver today for this video. And of course, I have how should I say? I've launched my 3 months mentorship on last week, and surprisingly, surprisingly the reception was fantastic, overwhelming. I have to call my assistant up to stop the registration. All right, to stop the registration, because I can tell you one thing. I don't use high technology. I don't use a lot of animation. I don't use animation at all. But I can guarantee one thing. I will give you full effort from me. I'll give you everything what I have. Right? That's why I don't accept a lot of students. At first, I was thinking about getting 30 over people. But in the end, I have to take 40 people. Another reason is that not only that, I'm going to spend some time with them, each and every one of the 40 people, the lucky or the unlucky one, I do not know. Each and every one of them, I try to clear their mind, all right, try to create something better for their trading plan or something better for them. All right, so hopefully these 40 guys will enjoy the 3 months mentorship. And will I going to open another mentorship after this? I'm not sure, because even before the start of these 3 months, I've been very, very busy preparing all the materials, everything. All right. So, and I'm going to sacrifice a lot of time with my family. So, am I going to open another 3 months? It depends. All right. And I'm also open to other business opportunity. If any one of you want to have a business opportunity with me, please check out on my Facebook page, all right, on the link below. And of course, contact me. I'm open with it. Let me know what is your business plan. So, that's all for today. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the video. It's have nothing much with chatting, but with stop loss and unscheduled news. All right. So if you guys like the video, please do give me a like. And of course, hopefully you guys can keep on supporting me by subscribing to the channel, where whenever I have new videos about it, I'm gonna update to you guys. All right. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.